ya mama kwa aba yebetanse na afa yedi enkomo ahodo na ukopiem wo eye NDC amanyoko no ma Director of Legal Affairs said ma NDC amanyoko no yewura Edudzi Tamakloe ana ekasai na ne nsem odo disu nyina ne se yehwe eye omampanyin na Adam Akufo Addo a onu ana chese yehwe na nyonyoma ahodo a waya ayewura Akufo Addo no ade se osuro eye accountability eno nti anu wo prese wode Bawumia ebesi eye nananmu na chese bibia so otimi akoye ade ama oman konkro Ghana no eye nsem Addo ayewura Edudzi Tamakloe wode atudwa wode nchemu pi na ene de atudwa efa eye accountability eho ensensem ho ewo man konkro Ghana no se ya nye asemketo akrabusia yenkori nti nsem Addo ayewura Edudzi Tamakloe a ono ana ye Director of Legal Affairs Adema NDC amanyoko no wade atu edwane ye ba betanse na fei ye di ne nsem no enso eho enkomo
mama fa sise na ye mfa nkomo yi emra na ndan kwa Akufo Addo onipa bia wo kwa wuje wachima nipa papa nipa woni so bayi wachi yi en wo se wono isasa Jordan mani mama wabi it in 2016 wabi it in 2020 wose me sa babie wase wo fa onya na chima no da oba won de oye bia anya ne fe oba be say niema ko niema a wo say ni tin wabi it two times nkomo ye to say tiawa
yo mother maybe I mean fa anyway short Sebio Ghana your presidency no enye ahini but only my ahini
obi abusa musa say mama said nam Tamakloe da be no oba Ghana
Sebio man representing no in the case obi on the way all kono na me nim could be sounded down beba nti onipa ni bebi a owa Sebio betimi abo amanaba na but that time like I was saying no one who say Ghana yahini no a democracy and yet Sebio Kashmir too ana a chieftaincy title na which Nyakasu may abdicate the stool. And then abdicating the stool, no, I think say my son will be the person to take over. Ghana presidency, no, Sebionye Akufo Addo dia. He went through an election. And in the election, you know, in Ghana for a true Aba Amano. That is what it is. Nothing more, nothing else. What do I say? Nothing more, nothing else. Under the circumstance, it does not lie. It does not lie in the mouth of Mr. Akufo Addo. What do I say? It does not lie in the mouth of President Akufo Addo to say, Kweju, in the beach, Miabuami legacy, Anama. First of all, the directive principles of state policy. What do I say? Under the 1992 Constitution, say, governance is continued. In fact, it places an obligation on any government to continue the work the previous administration eye. Into kaya, Embrana prosano sebe mampeni. Na o mampeni kufo estati we down. So kai. President Mio sebe na we down no maybe only 5%. Or twice we be a crime and not fair president before. N1 Millennium Challenge you cannot master no move here. Me say buy and no bet to us. Okay, from Tetekwashi to Medina to Adenta. Or buy no bet to us. Into mills in a coupe okay, those days near friend of the gang of four. Governance is continued. Into Sebu or Manpeniku for Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo 7. The issue of winning is a Ghana Manpenino. And ya, he no, it's me at baby.
Oh, but wouldn't also fair to him say, enya hinie na watoto ne niema yie na obi a obedi akonya bia nso hwe se o machiri no hwan na oba obetimi atoa niema pa amaye so enti you know why with him say obetimi aka say oh menya machima asomesi
tie de all kana it is not something that lies in your mouth.
Oh, okay, right.
What I say, it doesn't lie in the president's mouth. That's not in the response. Said you on election day. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, 7 December 2024. Obeko Chebi. No akoto aba ana. Yebeto aba in over 38,000 polling stations. What can he do? Brakwame wa Senkra na obeto aba. Akufo-Addo betumi abechinchimu nza. Ba se ya hinia. Ono timi ka se, mena nayi asom me papa. Asi ahenefo. Embre no du a. Bonfa mena nayi. Emfa ye. Itu timi se Ghana ha obi ona ne papa di ohene da.
Yes.
Ono nso timi be di sa ahenie no.
Ayi 1st September 1979 his excellency Akufo-Addo ne papa who's obey ceremonial president.
Okay.
And 1st September 1979 Daily Graphic who is the secure no Akufo-Addo is president.
Good. Then never first view on one fancy.
Oh, so I say no nyini bia na afi na.
But from 1944 to 1979.
Oh, and then muamia. That's abre na oman to abama no.
Exactly the point.
Okay.
It does not lie with his late father to say that me person me ban take you over, just like Nanado is doing. And like I've told you, Brahman, said you, the Constitution 1992 it places obligation on new administration to continue the work the previous administration is in the directive principles of state policy. What I say? Ina Sebu woman penny. It is a wood now can say legacy. Sebu, what legacy are we talking about? Is it the looting? Obviously, Akufo-Addo should not expect that John Mahama will continue the looting. Is it the corruption? Obviously, Akufo-Addo should not expect that John Mahama is going to continue his legacy of corruption, his legacy of looting, the naked TV. Brakwame yenka say yenka say you SML who the Epimuaba. Is that what Mr. Akufo-Addo wants John Mahama to come and continue? Then certainly John Mahama is not going to continue that legacy. And you say Brakwame, Oshe Adentia Akufo-Addo Abogua. Ni na me say show accountability. It's na opposite. Chinchina and say Bawumia embe kavara for him. Look, the only reason now, Entia sebi. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo eta Bawumia gidi ni say. Show accountability. But when we say, so I go far Bawumia from nowhere. Na ene wabe the vice president. Ene wamana beye MPP flag bearer no. Obetumi adwen akọ etie aka se papa yi waboa me. Ese be show ungratefulness. Iti boni bia we di no. Wo de may sweep it under the carpet. But what I say, I will sweep all the corruption, the looting, the stealing, the thievery, all those crimes that have been committed under Akufo-Addo. I will sweep it under the carpet. But when we say, The legacy of looting, stealing, corruption, barefaced corruption, procurement breaches, not Akosono. Only Bawumia can cover up for him. When we say there's no way John Mahama is going to continue his legacy of corruption. And then Akufo Addo is afraid of accountability, and it is the sole reason why he's solidly behind Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And you see, already Bawumia cried the Wabe Council with a driver's mate. Ono ye driver no. Now what also ye driver's mate? Driver ye bonia. Obeko police station ako report no. It is only when a new driver, competent driver, a bebangu will say, road marking, because you are an incompetent driver, anything I will pass say, why you way. But me, I don't know anything. No. I don't know anything. I'm just a driver's mate. So Akufo Addo is comfortable, say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, what did to me at the manner or be covered up for his wrongdoing? You will not ensure accountability.
But someone must say, your constitution and prescribe maybe the vice president, unless president not directing to do A or B.
Well, Kwame, the 1992 Constitution never contemplated a mate. The presidential ticket is 2 in 1. So
sure, because there is a case law on that.
But the presidential ticket is 2 in 1. It's indivisible. It will say, Sebi. If the president, by reason of resignation, impeachment, or death, no say you don't conduct fresh election for the vice president.
No.
He takes over directly. Bruh, Kwame, we are drivers mate now per se own year driver, own the license.
Obagi.
But we are the co-driver. What it means is at that time you are a driver already. And
aye.
That is the mind of the framers of the Constitution.
Okay.
Say Ubeye vice president. It will say, or say to become the vice president, you must first be qualified to be a president.
Sure.
You must equally be qualified to be a member of parliament. It will share the case of Rosemary Ekwam and PNE. I'm not PNE person.
Yeah, Rosemary Ekwam. Yeah.
Okay, Mami Rosemary Ekwam.
Mikanpa.
Any Kwam PNE case. That is what it is. In the framers' mind, they were not expecting the vice president to be a driver's mate. They expect the vice president to be a spare driver, a co-driver, so that CBBC he takes over immediately. Sebi, I'm not a papa for Samuels. Nyanko Ponto in Safreno. Yakoye fresh election, my John Mahama.
Baby.
What happened? He took over immediately. That night, 9 years swearing in. If he was a driver's mate, now having a person and pay license and manual and switch me I drive and driving school. So what it tells me is that even after 7 years, Bawumia doesn't even understand the office that he's been occupying. But back to my point.
But you're running up, Madam.
Yes, I'm just running up on this. Back to my point. There is no way Ananado Dankwe Akufo should expect that John Dramani Mahama would come and continue his legacy of stealing, his legacy of looting. In fact, in the words of Kennedy Pond, during the last MPP flag, also look, the looting that is going on in this government, it's like there's no tomorrow. Is that the legacy Akufo Addo wants John Mahama to come and continue? Certainly not. And two, and I'll just end on this note. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo is afraid of accountability, and that is the reason why is all over the place campaigning for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Bawumia has shown from his works and actions that he will not be his own man. He will be under the control and direction of Nana Akufo Addo and his family. Is that what Ghana?
And what kind of way?
Kwame, do you know the circumstance under which Bawumia became the running mate to Nana Akufo Addo? Kokai attacking the book, Chasing the Elephant into the Bush, The Politics of Complacency. He dedicates a whole chapter to how Nana Addo got Bawumia as the running mate in 2008. Go and read it. It was a family decision.
Now, and no Obia session, no what you to say authentic.
No, Black Women, yeah, Obia session, no. He speaks of even what Kenoforiata said after Haji Alima
me kai se sabuku no sabre me ne lawyer boafo ene wa beye Ghana Bar Association president.
Okay, me senior.
I want to talk book no ma me kai
and okay book na Ata Kennedy said Nana the choice of running mate was Haji Alima, the ambassador to US here, former local government minister, MP Narelugu. Now, I say after all a sudden that normal rejected Haji Alima, different names came. In a Ken, I can't say Ken Oforiate, I can't say, oh, Nadam could be a Bank of Ghana. And he thinks he will be a good running mate for Nana. It at the time, Omoko Bawumia, no ye NPP member, no only membership until they went to National Council meeting Walisa Hotel.
Oba Nana Akufo elogize the man.
No, said President Akufo no deputy governor. So there's nothing untoward if he eulogizes him. The point I'm making is how he became the MPP. In fact, the MPP had to give him a waiver at the National Council meeting in Alisa Hotel. So Bawumia and Akufo
fancy what
said Bawumia is an Akufo Addo creation. So there is no way Bawumia will ensure there will be accountability of the wrongdoing that or no any Akufo Addo Nankasa as supervisors. How is Bawumia going to ensure that SML deal will be abrogated when there is evidence there the SML deal did not go through the necessary parliamentary approval? How is Bawumia going to do that? So when Akufo Addo says he has legacy, this is the legacy he's talking about.
Okay, now I see.
Right, I was for any quote ye Edudzi Tamakloe, aya director of legal affairs at the Madden National Democratic Congress NDC amanyo kono nene ane choge betena sena fe ye di ne nsem no enso so eho enkomo na ye ni nkomo
Edudzi Tamakloe mebo na baso kakra mebo na baso because said osikasa na okasa ahombrasiem sa na was politicians ni na no musua. No, who say politics is not about lying, it's not about shouting, creating confusion, being violent, but it's about sticking to the truth and be humility. Because Ghana Hano, yempe je any hantan tusha. Obia o si so air politics or ye baby and farmer no. Just oba from now over juju or reason to them. Any other idea? Unti over. And someone Edudzi Tamakloe can say Nana Akufo Addo is through accountability. Ntina all can someone all can. But sana aye. Sa accountability in fact since 1992 started fourth of public Onipa ba ko otumi who see was say me yemampani matrase mo maybe some question John Ajekufo am a paba. Ono pe na odi bibi ba e fe no public forum. Transni be some questions. If you want to address about I just started back could be I think. If you want to hear but one can be so translate because what now question what thing was someone. Both are uncle Fino was so funny in there chow. So what I say any idea which I think some can you right. Yeah, taxpayers' money. ena mo di dwuma nti abre bia mo need to anka they have to render an account to us na ka ehunu but unfortunately ankoba sa na afa yehwe e wo se nya omampani Akufo Addo the power doesn't lie in his hands to decide on who to succeed him or who should not so what I say Ghanafo na omo betra say assessment on by comparison between the two political parties no mo say okay so we buy no we nti yentoma no we so buy we you know normal way the two nti na Akufo Addo say oh kan de a adwen a wo de kan de obi enim na mo say national national way ana say de yin enim say oba na ya adwuma na to ama no say adwuma na obeye na Ghanafo ato abama wo de a ka no problem adwuma de why bi nipa de wan uchan try hu hia me and this be obi ama ka preba kwada but de mahunu ana me de mani ye de ben eka ana de mani ehunu de ma no ka eti no adwuma de why bi na no problem aye you know oya no yi abon oyi ato abon sa ene sa na ma no eti no Edudzi Tamakloe said all can anya Akufo Addo be decide who should be the next of kin, who should be his next of kin. It's about what you ma we ti obi an kan nsem yi ne ehwem ko Ghanafo be we mama ba oba no opeso oba no wa kan nsem ye enough I was yes man a chance and looking at nsem start binum gugobo nkete ene nkokọ mpreku market nkete sa na emane ama no ba be si 24 hour economy na ese ni nkete ase edu anadwo a light bo be for chen daytime no ni na Ghanafo cheke because light edu anadwo na consuming more and also they say abana bete so during night time nti obi a o we de adena anadwo o we de eno yusu kanea nso de hwe no kanea no yusu still say be for no wa kire yemia nti you weigh the two so what I say near the total one reason why na Kenyan say why na eka asema ye convincing enough obi so ma o ka bia keke so I say oba akọchi be ma hye wan kono ba we nse me no na hye tiata me de o me odi agrosia me ye mpepesa ma na oba achimifo waje atum wo ti ade sin national theater national oman japade watumi atena ho em obi akacho say ne papa de ntu oba enkrata ato so de ama
o bi ka sa boja the property
so hu ene sa na me emre bi so na nyum bi o emre Philip obo se mo peti a ye be ka kire mo kwatere kwa so be fra wontoma eya atie ni din nanso na mai o kana kura yempe age enum dwa kontompo na ya mope but national theater eya me wo fade hotel di joko ho na metie de me pen na me die ewraba tre wadwene wo hia me die wo hia wunyamia mado de ade masa anyu etino no kra eye ba akope na kontompo so ye ba akope nti de na wutie na watu anamo na Ghanafo be gina so na mo de ato aba
right so for like share na FIFA comment ni na egu comment section ase efa emaye yakramo